Alright, I'm excited that you're back for the second video of summarizing investigation 3.4 from Say It With Symbols. Okay, we have question C, moving on to question D, and I have a little secret to tell you once we get to question D. Alright, so for question C, we have, it's in factored form, and we're being asked to solve it without making a table or graph. That's good because I don't want to do either of those things. I'm sure you don't either. So it's already in factored form and equal to 0. So we just set it equal to 0 and break it apart just like we did before. And something kind of magical has already happened. X is equal to 0. That's it. X is equal to 0. Okay, so when we have a greatest common monomial and a variable is a greatest common monomial, that means you will always have a solution of 0. All right. Well, add x, and you get 9 is equal to x. All right. That wasn't so terrible. For question 2, again, factored form and equal to 0 already. Break it apart, and I already said that any factor form expression that you factored using a greatest common monomial will have a solution of 0. But let's just double check. What's the opposite of multiplying x by -3? Yep, that's right. It is. Divide by -3, because the opposite of multiplying is dividing. Divided by -3, and we get 0 over negative. That's just 0. So again, we get 0 because 0 divided by anything is always 0. On the right side, -5, -5. We get 2x is equal to -5. Divide by -2, or divide by 2, divided by 2, and we get x is equal to -5 over 2. Okay. We can have a fractional answer. That's okay. All right. For question 3, it's not in factored form, but we can get this in factored form. The first thing that we're going to look for is a greatest common monomial. And the greatest common monomial for 2x and 32x is going to be 2x. So the 2x does not disappear. It goes on the outside. 2x squared divided by 2x is just x. 32x divided by 2x is, well, that's just 16x. Or sorry, 16. It always amazes me how you think, you being the global you, that if you just keep making it darker, it'll be easier to see. Almost works, huh? All right, so, that's the same as the other two. So we know that x is going to be equal to 0. Over here, x will be equal to -16, because -16 plus 16 is 0. For this expression, we have a greatest common monomial again. We have 9x. And 9x, so that's 2 minus x. All right. Well, this is just going to be equal to 0 again, right? So x is equal to 0. And over here, add x, and we get x is equal to 2. Oh, that wasn't so bad. So finally, it's time for the secret. Did you know that your very own, that's not what I wanted to do. Did you know that your very own principal went to college on a pole vaulting scholarship? True story. Not a bad way to pay for college, quite frankly. No. I can hear what you're saying. No, this is not a picture of Mr. Siebold pole vaulting when he was younger. No, that is not. Sorry. Okay. So now that we got past that, and this is a cool little fact. We have a pole vaulter whose height is written as 0 is equal to 32t minus 16t squared. What information is the pole vaulter looking for? Well, clearly the pole vaulter is looking for how long will I be on in the air, because 0 is your height, right? Because height. So when are you on the ground? Well, you're on the ground when you start and when you land. So we're looking for how long we're in. Oh, no, what she really wants to know. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, she really does just want to know if she'll clear the bar, doesn't she? She doesn't care how long she's in the air. Yeah, I think this is actually a girl, not a boy. Definitely not Mr. Siebold. So, we need to find the vertex. And to find the vertex is always in between the two x-intercepts. Right, okay. So then we need to, yes, we do need to factor this. All right, okay. So greatest common monomial is 16t. So 16t times, that would be 2 minus t. Again, oh yes, equal to 0. So she is in the air from 0 to 2 seconds. So her apex would be 1 second. Okay, well let's plug in 1 to this. 1 times 32 is 32. 1 squared is 1. 1 times 6. She's not really close, is she? She's a good 1.5 feet away. Oh, that's a bummer for her. Oh well. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this explanation video for Say It with Symbols, Investigation 3.4. And I will hopefully see you sooner rather than later. Thanks for listening.